Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Noobs That Can't Crit, session 27. Yes, yes, I really need to, keep track of that. Session 27. Um, we last left off with the whole caravan fun and all that good stuff. I think we have our technical glitches worked out tonight, DM.
I hope so. Let's see.
Very well. With that being said, we'll hand it off to the oh so glorious and mighty. May he live forever in the glory and basking of sunlight, the DM, who's yawning. You dick.
Sorry. Good evening, everybody. When we last left off, we encountered Gemma Gleamstone, little
She didn't
gnome.
glean my stone.
What was it, Gemma? What was her name?
I don't know, but I like Gleamstone.
What was her name? You guys should have wrote it down.
Yeah, if I had notes.
Well, you can make new notes.
Yeah,
Gleamsilver, sorry, Gleamsilver. Gemma Greensilver.
Gleamsilver.
She, you met up with her, and she hasn't told you what affiliation she's with, but she knows that you guys are on the same path and looking for the cultist and trying to discover out where the caravan's hidden. That's exactly her mission as well. Another figure actually joined the caravan not with her, but at the same time as her. And she's noted that he's a Red Wizard of Thay. I'll give you guys a little bit more information on that depending on your investigation or history checks here in a moment. And she may be able to fill in some information. Also, Gorgar had a note left on his vest in his pocket, basically demanding 1,000 gold, and
No one's shown up to try and take it yet.
yet. So
But
that's
we're ready.
where we're at.
We're ready. We'll take them. You watch, it's gonna be fucking Gemma coming over and saying, "So, where's my money?"
Yeah. Where's my money, bitch?
You see,
All right.
I think she put the spiky things in our porridge and then came over and dug them out to win our trust. She seems that sly, roguish type to me.
She is, from your observation, you know that she's adept at that type of thing.
Information
She's
gathering.
information gathering. She's always studying people, not just only you, the cultists, other people around. She's a really good observant person, if you know what I mean. She takes in details into her memory and into her, into her mind, and can remember them. And also, she writes them down and stuff like that. Um, but she's a good person, a good observation person, and you can see that by the last investigation check that you guys did of her. She's especially cagey.
Do we know? Can we tell that she's a rogue?
I would say you would by your travelings, you would suggest that she's of the roguish type. She's the one that deals in that type of things, looking at her, looking at her attire and stuff like that.
Good to know. So if I remember correctly, we left off. We were still chatting with her, weren't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So can somebody give me a history check?
I can do history.
Yeah. So let's see what you've learned in your studies as a paladin. See if you've heard of the Red Wizards of Thay. Not bad. So I'll give you some information, and Gemma can kind of fill in the rest. It's just a little brief history on them. The nation of Thay came about when a sect calling itself the Red Wizards declared its freedom from a god king, Merlhan. I can't pronounce it. Yeah, here, I'll put it in chat for you guys.
Okay.
I wish these fantasy names didn't have to be so ungodly.
Mulhoran?
Mohorn? The
Mulhorn.
yeah,
Mulhorn.
that's what we'll call it, Mohorn. The sex center to strength was in the northern province where natives did not have uh, the reservance for a god king. After raising the city, they declared themselves free, nation of Thay. Um, Basically, they are not nice people. Their business, well, I wouldn't say their business, but their economy revolves around slavery. So from what you understand, these red wizards are Thay. They're very powerful wizards. Um, but they don't have any, you know, uh, sorry, what was this? They're very powerful wizards, and right of obvious, you don't see any kind of ties that would link them to the cultists, but yet one has joined one of the cultist wagons.
So how do we know if they're dealing slavery that Gemma isn't his slave?
Well, it'd be hard to tell, but you could do I wouldn't say a history an insight check, but maybe a perception check would be the best one, because based on her clothing, her appearance, her demeanor and stuff like that.
Voice.
Yeah. If you want to go and throw me one of those, Gorgar. Okay, not bad. You can tell by based on the clothing that you don't think she's a slave. Like you don't see any like chain marks on her body where she would have been chained up, and a quick once over, you can tell she's heavily armed. You know what I mean? Um, that unless she's been mind washed or brainwashed or under some type of mind control spell, I wouldn't think she would be a slave. In your opinion?
Okay. Fair enough.
So you guys have found out the information that the cultists are carrying the treasure from the thing. Now I made a mistake when I spoke last night about her knowing the note. Are you going to tell her about the note, because she does not know about that?
No, I was trying to find out if she knew about it.
Okay. She does not. She doesn't have a clue about it.
Okay.
I completely misspoke last night. That was my apologies. It wasn't one of my best nights
No worries.
for DM, and so yeah, I misspoke when I said she knew. She does not know that you had a note tucked in your pocket demanding 3,000 gold.
Okay. So I'm kind of talking with Gemma. I'm like, we've given you a fair bit of information, and you apparently seem to know a fair bit about ourselves. I mean, couldn't you at least tell us which organization you work for?
She goes in her tiny little voice. She goes, "Well, not really. Just to say that we're all on the same side. My my they want us to remain in the back. We don't want to come to light. Let's just say we're working for the same institution. Not the same institution, sorry, for the same cause."
So you're not with the forefront groups? You're kind of a sitting back and waiting group.
Kind of, yes. We
So
have our own methods of doing things. Not to say that we're in the back line, but we don't have an affiliation, say, with like the Harpers or the oh, what was the other one? The Harpers and the
they were in my notes.
it's on the tip of my tongue. What's that?
It was in my notes.
Yeah, I know. We'll get them, but yeah, the Harpers are. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, I'll come to it.
Yeah, that's where I was getting at. That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Which
So yeah.
that for me is a very interesting piece of information because from our previous understanding, there was just the two different parties working together as a common cause to rid of the cultists of the dragon. Now we're starting to find out that there's other interested parties involved that are also going
Right.
towards the same cause. So
Right.
how many other interested parties are there out there?
Um, the only three that I know of are my group, um, the um, the Harpers, and the Order of the
Gauntlet?
Gauntlet. That's it. Gauntlet.
Teamwork.
That's the only. Yeah. Thank you. She goes. That's the only ones I'm aware of right now. She goes. There may be more, but they just haven't come. They haven't approached me. Let's say that, or any of my contacts.
Okay, so let's get this down here. So it's so it's Gemma Glen Silver.
Let me. Yeah, give me 1 second and see if I can drag the chat over. Why doesn't that want to go to that other monitor? Huh. That's strange.
You should be able to drag and drop right across both monitors.
Yeah, but it wasn't letting me. I'm hoping it has
There
her
it is.
name. No. Give me something here. Give me 1 second, because I want you to have the right spelling of it. Uh, let's go back here.
That's a good note to have, though. Thank you.
No, it absolutely is.
There it is. Tells Gleam Silver. That's all I know.
Yeah, there you go. I knew I had it in my notes. I have a Word doc for it. Oops. There's her name. So she goes to you at the night, unless you have any more questions. Gorgar, Demise, or Gabriel or Jack. Anybody have any more questions? She goes, I'm gonna just go retire and do but my own thing. She goes, we'll keep in touch. I'll contact you. Don't come.
Don't look for me. I'll find you.
Yeah, basically. She goes, I don't want to blow in my cover. I don't want them to know that I'm affiliated or talking to you guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Fair enough. I'm just trying to think. In my notes, it says that we're supposed to meet someone in Waterdeep, right?
Yes, there is. That's a note that you have on the other one, and we'll pull all those through for when we get to Waterdeep.
Okay. Okay then. So you'll know how to find us then?
Yeah, she goes, I'll be traveling with the caravan until we hit Waterdeep, and then I'll contact you if I need to. You know what I mean? And she goes, well, we'll definitely. I'll find you in Waterdeep as well.
Okay. So is there anything in particular you're looking to find out?
Right now, I need to know where this caravan's headed.
So same.
That's my utmost important. We got to figure out what where the caravan's going, B, what it's for. What are they trying to do with the treasure hoard?
Okay, so how about this? If you find out, please let us know. If we find out, I will tie a red ribbon onto the reins of the horse. When you see it, you'll know that we know the answer.
Okay, that sounds great.
And then you can come find us in the night.
Yeah. And with that, she just kind of jumps up and starts just like hopping away, goes down. She doesn't go back towards the cultist right away. She just heads down to the end of the caravan, stops and talks to some other people and stuff like that. Alrighty. So that was Gemma.
I thought that would be a good way to entice her, so that
Yeah.
she finds out, or we find out, right?
Yeah. Okay. So it's getting close. Well, it is nighttime. You guys have set up. It's getting close to bedtime. You guys are seeing other caravans bed down for the night. Who's taking your watches?
Jack will take first.
Throw me in there somewhere. I'm just typing out notes.
Okay.
Gabriel will take after Brennan.
Okay.
Ooh, throw me
So
in there
going,
somewhere.
Who's going first? So it's gonna go Jack, Gorgar, Demise, and who?
Gabriel.
Sure.
Okay. All you guys' watches go fine. Gabriel on your last watch, as people are starting to wake up, you hear some woman scream a little ways in front of you guys. Lets out like a blood curdling scream, and you can start to see a commotion start to gather um, above you in the caravan line.
Damn, push to talk. Boys, it looks like there might be trouble up ahead. You might want to get to arms. A lady screamed. It looks like there could be danger.
Okay. Grab our shit and Leviathan, stay behind. Watch the caravan.
All right.
Okay. I guess off we go.
All right. So as you guys push your way through the crowd, you can see a large crowd starting to gather at one of the cultist wagons. And you can see there's a large commotion. And Gorgar, as you make your way through the crowd and get to see it, you see a body laying there of one of the guards in a pool of blood, like just basically laying where he was fell. Like you don't see at a quick glance, you don't see any kind of struggle or any like real combat. You don't see where there's a big fight, or none of you guys heard any fighting during the night. But yet this guard is laying there. As you get to the forefront, one of the other cultist guards points at you and yells, "It was him! I know it was him! Look at his daggers on his side!"
Gorgar actually doesn't have any daggers.
I thought you had daggers.
I don't.
No.
I thought you
does.
did have daggers.
We gave them
No.
to the guy we dug out.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Guess that works in our favor then.
Well, the weapon is going to match whatever your weapon is. You still have it on your sheet, so we got to take care of that.
Oh, I just put him at 0, so I didn't have to add him back in again.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right.
Let's see. Do you have any other sharp weapons? You really fucked me on this one, because I thought I looked at your thing and seen daggers.
Well, I do, but it's marked as 0, right?
All right, that's not a problem. Instead of pointing at you, he is going to point at Gabriel. And I completely fucked it because I thought you had daggers, and that was the whole reason I
said I came first.
Yeah.
Okay, me and Gabriel came out first.
Yeah. So anyway, the guy is just basically accusing you, Gabriel, of killing him. Basically saying, "Look at the wound marks and stuff like that." What are you guys gonna do? Like the big crowds around the caravan leaders is making his way there, sees the dead body.
I let out a little laugh. I'm like, really? The priest?
Who healed the bloody horses?
Yeah, well, you guys have been eyeing us all caravan long, all month long. He said, "I know it was you."
Well, if it was us, there'd be more than one laying on the floor. We don't do things half-assed. We come at you full tilt.
He doesn't completely unsheath his sword, but you can see him start to grab it.
I step forward. gentlemen, there's no need of this. What proof do you have other than the fact that the gentleman has dagger wounds? I'm sure if we look through the crowd, most people have daggers on them. It's a fairly common weapon.
And he says, I just know it. I know it was you.
Yeah, and I know I took a piss last night too.
Are you? And no, I'm just waiting for one of you guys to do something, but you guys aren't doing it.
Well,
Are any of you guys going to examine the body?
Well, wouldn't that condemn us if we did?
No, I mean, the stable master, the caravan leader is right there watching you guys.
Okay, so I guess I'll walk up because we don't want Gabriel doing it because they may, say he did something to cover up.
I'm grabbing my handle with my battle axe right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready with my shield in place.
I'll go take a look at the body.
Give me a medicine check, please.
I want to use one of my inspirations.
Okay.
That's an advantage on the roll, right?
Right. Yeah.
Was it an advantage of +2?
No, it's an advantage.
Fucking 18.
There we go.
That's 18.
It. That's perfect. Based on the marks when you roll the character over, or the guard over, he's been slumped in his own, just fell right where he laid. After the examination of the body, you see 2 precise marks where they were. They were put like with precision. This wasn't somebody knew what the hell they were doing. They were specific kill shots.
They were specific shots that were there to just drop him.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Based on what you know of medicine and stuff like that, they would.
I am proficient in that too, so I would assume I would know this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And by now, you guys, you tell the caravan leader what you see.
Yeah. So
and by now, he's brought over a couple of like his guards, if you know what I mean, to settle the crowd down. And you can also hear the crowd started to say, yeah, they wouldn't do it. They've saved us from what was it, trolls and spiders and stuff. And then you hear little Gemma type up, yeah, they were with me last night. They couldn't have done it. And and
and getting herself out of trouble.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Wait till I get a hold of her little ponytail.
And so the caravan leader comes out and kind of takes a look. Well, he says, did anybody witness this happen? And not a person witnesses it. He says it is a tragic loss, and I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do. You have no hard evidence on these people, on Gabriel, to pin this. And the guard is in, like, you can tell he's pissed. And he points at you. I will get you. And, like, kind of storms off. And he says, I won't forget this. And,
what, he
and walks off.
Get me?
He's pissed, basically. He says, I'm not going to forget this.
I look at the caravan leader. Might want to keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, well, this isn't the first time this type of thing happens. This track is long. It's 60 days or 40 days or something like that. He says people's tempers get thin. So, he says, I truly believe you guys didn't do it.
Sometimes people can only be bottled up with other people for so long.
Yeah.
Eventually someone snaps, right?
So two of the other cultist guards come over and drag the body over and drag him off and take him out of sight.
Well then, interesting way to start the morning. Shall we move along?
That sounds good.
See, that's why I keep inspirations for critical roles like that.
Yeah, that could.
That could have been bad.
And that could have been really bad because if you guys had attacked the guards, you guys would have been outnumbered almost 2-1.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. I'm diplomatic like that. Surprisingly, no one noticed me.
Jax. Okay. 1 second here, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Now it makes me wonder if she's the one who really tried to poison us. Those bone she's. As I've said all along.
Oh, you'll never know.
Them roguish titans,
yeah,
boy.
we could.
Those roguish titans, you never can really trust them. You can never truly trust the rogue.
Nope. All right, so that was your morning.
Kind of uneventful.
Yeah, kind of uneventful.
God, I got up out of bed for this.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Now let's bring up the map. I'm gonna bring up a map, and you guys aren't gonna do anything to the map. Do you understand me?
I've already been on the map the whole time.
Okay.
The Sword Coast map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already been looking at it the whole time. You should see all the penises on it.
Yeah, probably. Okay. In the next couple days goes by. I'm not going to say peacefully. You can see the other cultists keep staring back at your group, and it looks like they're itching. They're itching for a fight. You know what I mean? They're itching. They know. They know what's. Well, they don't know what's up. They're just pissed. They're pissed at you.
Well,
They think that they killed.
Only they knew that one of the little buggers that I caught earlier and what I did to them before they did to the orphanage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is now that's completely fucked any of our attempts to go over and talk with them now.
Yeah, that's something that you may not want to do now.
It's funny how, like, we were so kind to them and we brought them spare food and chatted with them and had such a good time, and the first time one of their guys died, it's us.
Yeah, but you don't know what they know, you know what I mean? They don't know, You don't know if you've been made or not. I think 2 of you were held prisoner. I think 1 of you at least for sure.
Nope.
Yes?
Nope.
I know Alan was captured and killed, but I'm sure Gorgar was killed.
Gorgar was captured.
Gorgard was captured.
Yes, but all of them are taking, as we said before, no one's going around and stunting their face around. The only ones captured and the only ones who've been going there have been either Jack and Zug or Gabriel, who have not been detected.
I know, but you also go back to your camp at night, and they see who your wagon's with. They see who you don't know if they have any other spies in the caravan. But anyway, all right. So you guys travel a couple of days without any issue. Where are these?
Yeah, so that really puts a hampering into finding out where the fuck they're going now.
Yeah. So as you guys are traveling down the road, there's 2 high ridges above you coming through, like you're going through like a little area.
Ambush, I know it.
Well, you see two creatures flying above you. Can somebody give me a nature check?
Sure. Where are you, nature?
Man, what
Well,
a
that's
good
good.
night.
Well, Jack is bang on. Jack, just before these